مثل نوره كمشكاة فيها مصباح.
Dear Professor, I'm really glad you're here today in our Carina Jamia here at Vratnik. I know you're a Cambridge professor. You're born in Uzbekistan. You lived there, and now you live in London. I'm really glad I met you actually, and you are really good as a professor, but also as a human being. So our beautiful guys here at Carina really, we are really happy that we had the opportunity to meet you and to learn from you. We actually learned about music from you. So I really want to know some details about that.
First of all, thank you very much for inviting me here. It's my great honor to be in Carina Jamia for the second time. Last year I continued my research on female Islamic singing in Bosnia and Herzegovina, and this time I managed to come again. I'm very honored about it. To be in this beautiful mosque, to see people we made friends a year ago, and to listen to some performances regarding the zikr ceremony or singing after, the congregation. It was very interesting and very touching to see the same people, but with the new repertoire and lovely singing. It's my great pleasure to be in your country again. My research is concerned female Islamic singing and female Islamic gatherings and community events when women, very often with children, are gathering together and perform various songs like lullabies or like wedding songs or Islamic celebration, songs dedicated to Islamic holidays. And that was very interesting to me to come to this subject, because I'm actually professionally trained as a classical music musicologist. I did my PhD in Moscow, and certainly at that time there wasn't any research on Islamic female singing and so on, but in fact in our country, in the former Soviet Union, any research on Islam or on any religious faith were forbidden. And that's why when I started my research, that was very difficult to carry on, because there wasn't any methodology, there wasn't any books or publications, there wasn't any media reports like radio, television, anything. It was kind of non-existing cultural development, and nobody knew about it until we women, I think it's our female duty, touched upon the subject, coming to the mostly rural area where all these rituals and all these gatherings are continuing, and telling about it, in the research reports or in the articles, scholarly articles and books. I'm very pleased to say that finally I managed to publish a book about my research of female Islamic presence in Islamic culture and in performance, which was published in 2011 by I.B. Tauris in London. It was called From Shamanism to Sufism, Women, Islam and Culture in Central Asia. Later, that was, once again, I'm so privileged, translated into Serbian and published 2 years ago. So now it's by the way, in the curriculum list of bibliography for Belgrade University students.
Nice.
So it became, you know, although it's about my area of research, but however, these first steps towards study of this phenomenon have been already started, you know, and even published a book. So I'm very pleased to donate a copy of this book, you know, for your fantastic Tsarina mosque, which I like very much. So I will write something down for your library. So what was my research? Continuing towards different areas, because I'm from Uzbekistan, and that's why my first steps about writing about this phenomenon started in Uzbekistan, in rural area. 2/3 of Uzbekistan are, you know, in rural area populations, 2/3 of populations, and that's why there were, to me, many interesting opportunities to write down about Islamic rituals and then compare them and then find out what was interesting, the most interesting, and so on. I'm sure you know that Central Asia, it's the native place for 4 Sufi orders, like Naqshbandiya, Qadariya, Kubraviya, and Yasaviya. And today, although the Sufi order started from 11th century and so on, female gatherings, when they're happening on the occasion of family celebrations, on the birth of the baby, or 40 days of the baby, or on the wedding, you know, ceremony, for the wedding ceremony, or to commemorate the memory of a member of family who passed away. So it's janaza, you know, genre. Women perform poems from that, you know, Sufi tariqas, and they perform singing, they perform it as a song. And that was my certainly blessing from Allah to have a chance to see those rituals, to be involved and to take notes on it, and then to produce research and publish a book. So I continued with Azerbaijani communities. When I visited Baku several times, I noticed that although they are Shia, not Sunni Muslims like Uzbekistan and Central Asia, however, their ceremonies are also full of Sufi poems, and they are very emotional, very beautiful. Then I remember visiting Turkey. I was surprised to find that their female Islamic singing development called Marsiya, leading these ladies who led this performance, they called Marsiya. And for Uzbekistan or Turkmenistan, these ladies they called Atenoy or Halpa. In Azerbaijan, Marsiya, like in Turkey. And then continuing my research, I found out that Tatar-Bashkir area between Ural and Volga River, which are very heart of Russia, they for centuries, from 7th centuries, were singing this many different Islamic recitations, and many of them are related to Sufi poems from Central Asia. So there was in the past this close relationship, you know, and sharing cultures between Islamic communities in different places. More than that, because my mom by origin, my father was Uzbek, my mom by origin was Tatar, from Orenburg area, from Kazan Tatars. I discovered that my grandmother from my mother's side was this kind of woman, Islamic leader, a woman called Abistai. In Tatarstan and Bashkortostan, it's called Abistai. And when she passed away, all her handwritten notebooks, manuscripts, she left for me. So I also included in my research, and very soon, an article about my grandmother, who continued this Asian 1,000 years long tradition. She also contributed to development of it, this rare phenomenon called Islamic religious singing. Well, I'm
something
happy
like-
in a way that was my kind of contribution to this phenomenon. But slowly, I started to ask myself if Asia has this kind of phenomenon, Islamic religious singing. If countries like not only Turkey, but Afghanistan, Pakistan, and I also wrote a book about Afghanistan, it was published in London, when it in different countries, including in different areas, including Tatarstan and Bashkortostan, what about European women? Perhaps because there are Islamic religious developments in Europe and in the Balkans in particular. So I applied for the British Academy grant, and I was lucky to receive the grant to study it in the Balkans. I went to northern Macedonia, Skopje and Pristina, areas and so on. And then I arrived to Bosnia and Herzegovina, to Sarajevo and Mostar. And this time I came once again to Mostar to see how interesting, how beautifully developed female Islamic singing, because as usual, doesn't matter which area, women sing with children, so they transmit the knowledge which very often they learned from their grandmothers, from the older members of their family, transmit to the younger generation. And we can see that it's going to be through the different areas, different centuries. And if you ask me, for example, the question, what was particularly the most interesting in this female Islamic development? If you remember Soviet Union, as I said, all study of religions were forbidden. The loss of generational knowledge of Islamic heritage was enormous, because it started from Stalin time, when imams and muftis and all religiously educated people, they were imprisoned or killed. In my husband's family, for example, all from both sides, imams, grandfathers, they were taken to prison and they killed. The family never seen them. And that was a general situation for the whole country, not only towards Islam, but towards Christianity also, and all other religions, Judaism and so on. And as a result, because male members of the community, of societies, were imprisoned or killed, the knowledge or the memory about how those was sounded, these religious rituals and so on, was left with women. So wives or widows of those imprisoned imams and leaders, of the local communities, like muftis and so on, their sisters, their daughters, their nieces, who remembered how it happened, they continued to do it, but in domestic environment, not in the institutional, because imams, we know, muftis, they don't had mosques, they had time and they had place to perform Sufi rituals. Women didn't have it, and that's why gathering at home without any presence of men and so on, without any public announcement, with children, they gathered together to calm their hearts, from that very difficult situation, because Stalin's company against religions was from 1930s, and Soviet Union collapsed 1991, which means 60 years or more than half a century. It was, under control of the state organizations. And as a result, this knowledge underwent, development, hidden phenomenon. And this hidden phenomenon consisted of the memory of these women, of their regular meetings, of their regular performance, of their ability to teach children what was the heritage of their local Sufi leaders, and so on and so forth. Also, you know that any kind of pilgrimage to Mecca and so on were forbidden during Soviet time. So people went, for example, to Turkestan, to Hanaka of Ahmad Yasavi, who was built by Tamerlane the Great in 15th century. Local, let's say, mosques and madrasas, which were left untouched, they have become the place for pilgrimage, for praying, for coming and asking, you know, Allah for blessing to their member's family or to someone who is ill and who needs to be, you know, supported and so on. So many things were changed. And that brought me to the conclusion that women, they are this kind of, you know, members of the humanity who managed to preserve the civilization of Islamic history and managed to do it within Islamic communities, just like 3 generations gathering together. In particular, it's clearly seen in my film. I can send you some short examples from it, you know. And we are happy, and I was very happy to find that Bosnian women and women from Herzegovina, they keep very interesting repertoire performed regularly, not only together, but also to their children. I know, for example, that some of you of performers, like Sinida, she already taught her teenager girl, you know, to perform it, and her girl or her daughter already is a performer. It's very good that this religious knowledge, you know, this spiritual heritage, Islamic spiritual heritage in its highest form is transmitted to our children, which means the responsibility for this generational you know, transmission lies on women, because women, in particular from former Soviet Union, they managed to preserve this, you know, fantastic line of Islamic knowledge and Islamic heritage just due to their performance and their ability to sing with their not classically, you know, trained voices, not at all with music diploma in music education, but by their feelings of duty that they should continue to perform it. And when you see these women before they gather, they, you know, all have kind of problems, but after they gather together for a couple of hours, you see that they're happy, they're relaxed. It's kind of a time of meditation for them. So they gain a spiritual, you know, strength after this gathering together and performing those genres. So what I would like to say, if in the former Soviet Union, due to political pressure and so on, women managed to rescue this fantastic, you know, this very rare Islamic hereditary knowledge of Sufi and mystical, you know, forms of Islam. So women in Bosnia and Herzegovina, in my understanding, did the same job, because due to the recent war, when you know how many members, male members of communities were killed, you know, by this terrible war in 1992 to 1997. And then you see that some of those rare genres, you know, they performed now by women in Bosnia and Herzegovina, although they used to be performed by men. And also, what I noticed, genres of performance are much wider here in Bosnia and Herzegovina. For example, choir singing. You find it's very strange, because what is actually in going underground, this hidden development, you know, cultural development in Central Asia, Here in Bosnia and Herzegovina, you have it's sounding, in madrasa,
Yes.
choir where girls and boys they singing together, Ilahiya, Qasida, and Dalinka with Islamic origin. It's an amazing phenomenon. And to study it, I'm very happy I had a rare chance, and very happy that women and girls in this country, they helped me a lot.
How did you find about Bosnia, about Bosnian songs? You told me you had the opportunity to discover Uzbekistan, Azerbaijan, Turkey, but how did you find Bosnia? Why Bosnia? I know we have heritage. You told us about that part, but how did you find about our songs, about our connection with Sufi music, with that typical spiritual music here in Bosnia?
When I was preparing my trips to the Balkans, certainly I read a lot of literature about Balkans, all countries, in the Balkans, and the most Islamic countries, let's say. I found that the richest forms of Islamic performances, recitation, exactly, not singing like an opera, but exactly recitations. When poems, we know that in the past, Sufi poems, they never were just read, as a text, but they were always recited. So it's already sound, recitation sound, which was really had a spiritual power that brought, these genres to the current forms, helped to preserve those, genre Sufi poems. And when I found it, I started to look for archive recordings, whenever it's possible, and certainly my colleagues, for example, Professor Dr. Yasmina Talam from Academy of Music of Sarajevo University. She gave me some examples, and also there is a film about Bosnian female singing by Katarina Rauverde. She is from Sweden, I think, and but it already more than 20 years ago. I was honored to have understanding and ability to help from the Faculty of Islamic Study of Sarajevo University, because I work at Cambridge Muslim College in Cambridge University, United Kingdom of the Great Britain. I found some contacts from Cambridge straight to all let's say teaching department of the Faculty of Islamic Studies and so on, or Academy of Music and so on. But then slowly developing this kind of contact, I was given very good contacts of teachers and professors, including professors of madrasa from Mostar.
Karađorđevova.
Yes. And I had a chance to meet professors there, and they helped a lot, because when I said I would like to hear, the process of transmission, knowledge transmission, would like to hear how lessons are going on, how teachers teach, this ability to sing and to recite from their students and so on. So they just invited some students and teachers for me, and I made recordings and so on, just for kind of lecture, let's say. In my lectures in Cambridge, my new course I taught this year was called Sonic Islam, which means about sound and the power of sound in Islamic religions. Not all religions in the world are so much depend on sound as religion of Islam, and that's why so many different forms of Islamic heritage, they exist in sounding forms. That's why it's so important to gather.
You can tell me about your beginning of your research here in Sarajevo, in Mostar, in Bosnia and Herzegovina. What was the first thing you did? What was the most important thing you did? What is something that you are most proud of? So I need details about your research about our women.
Everywhere I came, as usual, people and colleagues, they were surprised about the choice of my area of research, saying, why women, like you asked me a few minutes ago. But after I delivered some talks, even short or long lectures, showing how our women perform those medieval Sufi poems, it was clear for them that only women managed to, continue this knowledge. Only women keep, in the past, everyone had defter, or where in Arabic script, all those poems were written, and they were taught how to write in Arabic, and then they could recite looking at the text. Now we live in the digital area, in the electronic revolution. Nobody does those, defterler in Arabic script anymore, because there are telephones. So all students, they have their text on the telephone. Now everything came to the digital devices, and there is no this manuscripts, which had a very powerful, role in preserving this knowledge.